fuck's sake. Hi everybody. Apparently we got disconnected at some point without it telling me. I was wondering why there was no one here. Well shit, how much has been missed? When did we... The hell? Meant to have a pop-up when I get disconnected. God fucking... Like at no point has I ever... At no point did it give me a fucking... disconnect notification. And at no point have I lost like connection with the internet, so I don't know why it got disconnected. How? So you've been missing the whole leg of this journey. God. Ah! For fuck's sake. That's so much content you missed out on. God damn it. Wait, it disconnected after 20 minutes? Why the fuck didn't it tell me? I've been streaming for so long. So you've missed everything with the Moogles in the sky and Moghome and a really nice, wholesome part of the... Why do you have to be so fucking useless, Streamlabs? Why can't you actually show a pop-up if I get disconnected? Like, it was still saying, like, end stream. And yet, when I refreshed my page, it wasn't showing live or anything, so... Ah. Hey Ace, hi Rizel. Apparently the stream crapped out 4 hours ago and you missed so much. And it gave me no indication that the stream had gone down, so... Sorry for everything you missed. Essentially, we finally got our stuff together and we helped the bug people out a lot more and it was really cute. And then we went and then we helped the dragons out a lot. That was really cute and wholesome. And then we traveled to the dungeon. We slew Nidhogg's lover because they wouldn't parlay. And we ended up in the sky and we met a whole different breed of Mughals that live in the sky. And we brought the leader of New Gridania up to meet the Mughals because of course, you know, she's a Mughal expert in the 12th word. And met new Mughals and it was really cute, and we did like some little trials to like earn their trust, and it was all just basically doing silly little chores around the house and cleaning up for them. And now we're here on our way to they gave us a horn, about to speak to Haralsagar. And then we just had a cute campfire scene that thankfully I got the stream going again before that. And it shows that Estinian is like, he's struggling with the fact that, you know, what he got taught is false. But he is accepting that, you know, if they can parlay, he's okay with that. It's 4 hours of stuff. What's crazy is that even when I looked at the Streamlabs stuff, it still was saying like, you know, like end stream. It still had the end stream button as if it was live, but it wasn't. So I don't fucking know. I'm really not a good streamer. Really try to be. Try not to go too quiet, but no one's chatting. I find it hard to make conversation up. I still have fun. The only reason I realized that we weren't truly live is because I was the only streamer, and I know I have some dedicated lurkers that are always there. And I really appreciate it. Well, you don't talk, but you're still there. You're still watching me play games and spending time like we're sitting on the couch, you know. So I do really appreciate it. Sad that I wasn't able to share the past current 4 hours that I've been streaming. I managed to fix it before this important part. There's some other important part, though. cute.
Gracevelga. By the 12. Mine ears hear the tongue of dragons, yet the meaning rings clear within my mind. How can that be?
Gracevelga, do you not remember me? 'Twas I whom you found in Ravana. I who glimpsed the truth. The truth about your past. About Shiva. But speak it I must. I have summoned Shiva's soul from the beyond and offered myself as her vessel. She has made her heart known to me. I have surrendered mine to her. Do you not see, my love? I am Shiva reborn!
Oh. The Nidhogg's not the real Nidhogg?
Then the spirit that answered me.
Be that as it may, Lord Gracevelga, Izel's desire to heal the rift between man and dragon is real, and it has borne us this far. We would spare both our kind and yours the ravages of this senseless war. Pray join your voice to ours in a call for peace and forgiveness.
Ratatoska. We're using all the goddamn Norse names.
Business. Is lufta sit fra antu in. Dis an es elna. Sit moni ratatoska nis eg ed. For always in dar. Kal Eikmon thorn in Yui. Ale fe in leita. Workin uskin in. San es shisnishka. Stadranam. Snodoanki uteda maas mornish.
Your tale bears scant resemblance to the one I was taught. How convenient that it should absolve your kind of all responsibility. But tell me, Dragon, why should I believe your version of events?
Mixai eski listain. Non miki hisikin. Kua ala ain el. Sai an usina fa an thornizeg. Non wo I alamon a. Skor esk mik I es. Nes so I an in. Do in an. Olodram.
Ishgard's so-called heretics.
Sale. Orn I nesh iratatoska kin for elna. Si is nesh dokin an.
Then, the seed lies within us.
Is los esh idran. Oloson inizeg. Non nish I esk diadran en. Wa ulma skola es alakin el andranken. Mondo.
Ye gods, I have borne witness to such a transformation. Looked on as a heretic assumed the shape of a dragon. I imagined it some manner of Dravanian enchantment. But if any Ishgardian, regardless of allegiance, has such potential within them, 12 forgive us. To think of all the dragons we've slain!
War ulmon ala an as drao. Kawol smain kol su thrahal sesknoni se an in kinizeg.
Oft have I wondered why Nidhogg did not simply raze Ishgard to the ground. Now I have my answer. He has no intention of winning the Dragonsong War, for it is no war at all, but vengeance, an eternal requiem sung for his murdered sister.
In ice in drao.
I have not come this far only to admit defeat. We can still return the eye to Nidhogg and beg forgiveness for our ancestors' crimes. Mayhap our words will sway him.
Ja, lies oss an in la tu ole ul in an res isu. Lik du se in sori. Nosta no lis eis dui for in.
Hey, Alice. You know, not seeing you lurking around is what made me realize that I was like, wait a minute, what is going on? If no one else is here, Alice is always here. Why are they not in the stream avatars? And that's when I noticed the fucking stream program cut the stream off without even fucking telling me. Capybara! Coconut doggo! Oh wow.
Well, what do you propose we do now? I, for one, am intent on continuing to the east.
What is there to be found in the east?
Could you imagine? Fucking... They just dump a bunch of dragon blood on people, so of course, like, a lot of people will have to basically accidentally swallow it and get turned into fucking dragons, like a big old fucking rumbling. Rumbling.
Nidhogg's lair, the Eyrie, is said to lie in that direction. And the eye tells me he is near.
You cannot still mean to slay him.
You cannot still mean to stop me. I have been true to my word, and aided you in this fool's errand with Hraesvelgr. But your efforts at parley have come to naught, Lady Iceheart. I would see Ishgard saved, and for that, Nidhogg must die.
With the tale of our ancestors' vile betrayal yet ringing in your ears, you speak of continuing this war?
Actually, I think he speaks of ending it. Like, Nidhogg's the main one doing all the war.
Nay, lady. I would but pierce its vengeful heart. When Nidhogg dies, this war shall die with him.
A moment, Estinian. You yourself spoke of the Great Worm's strength, that you believed him powerful enough to raise your city to the ground. How then are we few to challenge him?
Oh, I'm the warrior light, motherfucker.
Even behind the stout walls of Ishgard, with an army of knights manning the defenses, our victory would be hard won. Yet you propose to contend with the beast in his own lair.
Yeah, because he ballin'. Kind of an
In
asshole,
close
but he
combat,
ballin'.
this will afford us an advantage. And with two Azure Dragoons working in unison, who can say what might be possible? But such speculation is meaningless if we cannot even find the worm. Our first task must be to seek out Nidhogg's lair.
The story of this nation grows bloodier by the moment. Must death always be answered with more of the same?
Such is the way of things, I fear. I shall consider it a miracle if mine armor is not stained crimson ere this conflict is ended.
That I should be blinded by my own lies. Everything I believed, everything I thought I was, gone. All gone.
Oh, you poor thing.
Leave her. Your words will not reach her now. And we have not the time to wait for her to gather up the pieces of her shattered faith.
Just give her a hug. It'll be fine. Huggies. What is going on? I don't usually have, like... I don't usually have Final Fantasy XIV taking up 100% of my graphics card. What is going on? Why is it cranking to the fucking 90s and making it lag? Got nothing else open that I wouldn't usually. You know what? Maybe I just need to restart it. Yeah, let me do a little restart. Just to see if maybe it's got some like resource leakage or whatever the fuck it's called. Yippee. There we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, something must have been wrong, because now it's more, like, optimized. Wait, it's doing it again. Why is it doing it again? Maybe it's the area. Maybe this is a more intense area, even though it's really not. Whoa, whoa, okay. Wow. Okay. As long as my tracking's not losing frames. Oh shit. I think I've somehow trapped myself up here. I'm stuck. Alright, I guess I need to teleport now. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba. Hello, ba-da-ba. Okay, yeah, no, the program is lagging for some reason. That's so cute! I gotta go put that in the fucking glamour right now. I don't need, I already have stuff, like, set to that. I this glamour. Oh, all. Oh, look how cute it is! So cute. Hit it. Werewolf set. Oh, you can't die. Okay, that's fine. Try that dark. It may be like hard to. Be cute. Quite a statement, no? That's horrible, actually. Kind of like a very sweet, cute wolfy wolf. What does this die? That's oh, that's adorable. I actually like that. That is so precious. Alright, I want to try something, actually. What does it look like? In white. In white. It looked good. What does the second die even change? That? Well, no, that can... See, I think that looks great. It's more into my white and red look. But it does look good in black as well, so I'm kind of torn. What do we think? It does look good like this as well. Hmm. I think this looks better. This, like, all this here has like the black with the button. Black with the buttons. Same time. Now is that just too much of the white? Definitely keep the gloves black. Some of that's the accent. No one's around to comment, apparently. I love this red. I don't want to change it, and it doesn't seem to be a matching. Like, I have to wait for that. Someone's paying attention to the stream because. This is so cute. Like, what the fuck? You know what? Excuse me while I just be fucking cute for a bit. Because, oh my god. Werewolf Spriggan dungeon attire. I'm adorable. Behold, I am adorable. Really lost 15 seconds. Sell it. Is that a little snake with a scarf? Oh my gosh. So cute. This is cheered me up immensely. I'm just a magical wolf girl now. I love that. So I had to take a quick picture of the cute outfit for my wife. Wolf go on a motorcycle going vroom vroom rah rah vroom vroom. Ah. Oh yeah, I should check in with the fashion report. See what 2 little items they have to buy to get a passing grade today. Oh, hi. This.
Is that it?
Aye, that would be the Airy. I feel Nidhogg's presence through the eye, his caustic hatred gnawing at my soul. 'Twould seem the death of his consort has put him on guard. Mark how he wards his lair with tempestuous winds.
A similar barrier once barred our entrance to the primal Garuda's domain, until we discovered the means by which it could be penetrated. Mayhap it is time we called upon Master Garland. It will be just like the good old days, no?
Big number, big number, big number. Big Golland. Ah, no, still not flying. I see a palm from here. Emasculated? How is that emasculated? Wait, and this different spelling of the word. To be, yeah, so, you know, having your clean energy drained away. I guess maybe they misplay, like, using it as just meaning tired? Damn, still no. Um. Right. Sid! Oh, I need to do hydration. Yeah, I want to make sure it didn't automatically pull me into a... Okay. Where'd they go? That way. Is it little gliders? Aether rocket-powered gliders?
Feast your eyes upon our latest and greatest feat of engineering. We call it a mana cutter.
After you put down Gaius, Wedge and me struck out on our own for a bit, and started work on the successor to the tiny Bronco.
Impressive little thing, isn't she? My talent for ship design has plainly rubbed off on them. They've adapted the principles of corrupted crystal technology and constructed a mechanism which converts ether from its surroundings into elemental wind. Said wind is then harnessed by the specially engineered sails, providing the craft with propulsion and lift. All in all, a most elegant solution. I'm actually a little upset that I didn't think of it myself.
The design does, however, come with one small flaw.
The energy conversion ratio is bloody awful. To generate enough power to get you off the ground, you need to be in an area awash with predominantly wind-aspected ether.
Big sounds like accurate.
In other words, there are a few places you can fly, lots of places you can't.
The new Ishgardian airship hasn't left the boys much time for tinkering, meaning it may be a while before this particular project takes off, if you'll forgive the pun.
Tataru, what's happened?
I've been looking all over for you. There's been word from Aldar. It's about Her Grace the Sultana.
It seems you're required elsewhere. Leave the Mana Cutter with us. We'll see that she's airworthy and suitably equipped to slice through those winds. You, meanwhile, should concentrate on providing Ravana and the Sultana whatever help they need.
But this was leading right up to the big fight. Now we have to go do something else? I mean, it's the Sultana, so don't mind, but still.
Thank you for coming.
No thanks are necessary, General. I trust your recuperation continues apace.
I cannot complain. Thanks to Higiri and her ministrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
I gather you have made progress in the search for Her Grace.
Aye, some good fortune at last. A few days past, Dulala informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been delivered to the palace.
With Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source and nature of the shipment. My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontistery. There, I learned that an order had been placed for a curious substance designed to sustain patients trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
A death-like slumber? This cannot be a coincidence.
It lends some weight to Dulala's claims, aye. Her Grace is likely somewhere within the palace, abed but alive.
Before making any attempt to extricate the Sultana, however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it. The lady-in-waiting, Muriel. We sent for you as soon as we learned of her location. All that remains is to apprehend the woman.
We shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar. But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was, and someone is sure to mark our coming. Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands. We must be prepared for the worst, and being short an arm, I thought it wise to take another in its stead. What say you, Warrior of Light? Will you lend me yours? Then I pity the bastard that stands in our way. Come, my friends, for Nanamo, and for Ul'dah!
Hey. Sultana rescue time! Kickapoo! There aren't that many houses here.
You are Meriel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting?
I know no one of that name. Pray excuse me. General Alden!
We will have the truth from you, girl.
Mayhap it would be better coming from me.
Lonorito, you'd best talk fast.
As you know, Teleji Adeleji's Cartano reclamation bill was no more than a facade. A means to get his grubby little hands on that Allagan monstrosity Omega. When he learned of Nanamo's intention to abdicate, however, he was forced to amend his plans. Suddenly, assassination seemed the most promising way to further his ambitions. I am told Teleji had discovered a maid in whose veins ran the blood of House Thorn. A new, more pliable puppet to sit the throne. 'Twould have caused an uproar, of course, but few could have contested her claim. 'Twas plain that Teleji's wild machinations had outgrown our ability to control them. So I decided to usurp his scheme and left the fool to seal his own demise.
And what of Nanamo?
Oh, I have no desire to harm her grace. 'Twould profit me little to destabilize our government. Thus did I employ young Meriel here to administer a potent sleeping potion in place of a poison. You should know, General, that your dear friend Ilberd was fully aware of my plan.
I had him lie about the assassination as a means to prime your rage against Teleji. We weren't entirely sure how you would react, but things went rather better than expected.
You conniving little worm! You had your claws in the Crystal Braves before their first recruit had sworn to serve!
But of course, when a new game begins, 'tis only prudent to have a piece on the board. Ilberd was mine. Truth be told, a significant proportion of the Braves' initial endowment was also mine. With such large sums moving about, 'twas a rather trifling matter to disguise my own contribution. Ah, Ilberd. I secured his services with a promise to support his cause once my authority had been solidified. I swear, the man thinks of naught but prizing Alamigo from the grasp of the Empire. Unlike you, General, the poor fellow seems quite unable to forsake the land of his forefathers. Mayhap that's why he called you a traitor to your people and a disgrace to your homeland, amongst other things. What was it he always compared you to? Oh, yes, an overgrown lapdog begging for scraps at the Sultana's table. Oh, how we laughed. Alas, Ilberd's entertaining little outbursts eventually gave way to wearisome tirades, and the zealous brute became rather unruly. I had no wish to see you executed, you understand, but he would not take no for an answer. Rest assured, his employment with me has long since ended. Which brings us neatly to the present. What say you, General? Both you and the Sultana are alive. We have one corpse and one fugitive. And preparations have been made to restore your good name. Shall we cry quits and start again with a blank ledger?
The hells we will! Do you honestly expect me to forgive and forget? After all you've done? You're guilty of high treason!
Stay your blade, Master Alden. You yourself are not innocent. Or have you forgotten your own crime in executing Teleji Adeleji without trial? Though you acted out of loyalty to the Sultana, such deeds are in violation of both the word and spirit of the law. If you would, Lord Lolorito?
This potion will wake the Sultana from her slumber. Consider it a gesture of conciliation. You will find her grace resting comfortably within her private chambers. Should you doubt my word, I shall willingly accompany you to the palace as your hostage.
I like not your motives, Lolorito. But you saved the Sultana's life, and for that, you have my gratitude.
Rauban Aldin, you are hereby reinstated as General of the Immortal Flames. The citizens of Ul'dah shall once more be united under Nanamo Ul'Namo, and together we shall usher in a new age of prosperity.
We're gonna wait for the Sultana, and Raban's gonna basically rat them all out to the Sultana, and then we'll see what happens. Well, that is also assuming that is what that does, Alphanog. And I imagine we'll probably have to finally kill, what's his face? I'm so cute. Look at me. I'm so cute. Look at me. Aw, she has a couple of plushies. That's adorable.
I was having the longest dream.
"'Tis time to wake up, Your Grace. Another day begins in Thanalan, and the sun blazes bright upon the sands. Her Grace is awoken. The palace physician assures me she is none the worse for her slumber. I believe Her Grace will soon resume her plans to place the government of Uldar into the hands of its citizens. Whatever path she chooses to take, I shall walk it with her. And we shall tread slowly, lest the nation be unsettled in our wake.
Her Grace's compassion is a shining beacon to us all. But what our city truly thrives upon is competition. 'Tis in the struggle against our rivals that opportunities are seized and fortunes made. And with the Empire on the offensive once more, now would hardly seem the time to turn our system of government upon its head.
Are you privy to new intelligence, my lord?
I would hardly call it new. Remind me, what was the name of that enormous Imperial warship which met its end in Mordona? Wait, I have it. The Agrias, yes, well. 'Twould appear that the Garleans have been hard at work on another such vessel.
How close are they to completing this ship? Is it operational?
Its maiden flight was a success, I hear. I should imagine Emperor Varys is eager to see how it performs in battle. My lords and ladies, I move that it is time to repair the damage caused by Teleji Adeleji and prepare our great nation to repel the Empire once more.
We'll see what the Sultan has to say about this. Adeleji.
'Tis well that the Sultana has awoken. The Syndicate yet needs to put its house in order, but 'twould seem the worst of the confusion has passed. Uldar has taken control of its future, and I must do the same.
Ooh.
I have decided to disband the Crystal Braves.
Well, no shit, they're just a bunch of traitors.
Among the recruits, there were those who supported our Order's goals and convictions with all sincerity. 'Tis my hope that these loyal men and women will choose to remain our allies in the battles to come. As for those who sided with the traitor, Ilberd, they shall be hunted down and held to account for their crimes. Ah, my all-conquering Crystal Braves. The model army meant to pave the way for a single unified grand company of Eorzea. That so high an ideal should be brought so low. I need not tell you how deeply the betrayal stung me. Yet I see now that it was mine own naivety and pride which allowed the Braves to fall prey to corruption.
Well, I mean...
As ever, it is to your own shining example that I turn for inspiration. Like you, I mean to stand firm in the face of hardship and give mine all for the cause. Let us resume the search for our missing comrades, that we might come together to shine the light of dawn across the realm once more. The role of Crystal Brave Commander suited me ill, and I shall play it no longer. Henceforth, I shall be no more or less than Alfino, proud member of the Scions.
course, little buddy. I pat you on your little head. Just let yourself cry, my guy. Just let yourself cry. It's fine. Ooh. Hi. Yeah, as cute as I feel, I gotta get back to being heroic. Oh, he's over there. I thought he'd still be at the manufactorium.
All stands ready, Lord Commander.
Ah, the moment has come then.
Pray excuse my lateness. I paid a brief visit to the workshop to inquire about the mana cutters. The engineers assure me that they're ready.
The area is now but a short flight away. Yet what a long and winding path we took to reach this point. Were it not for Master Alphino's proposal, we never would have attempted to parley with the dragons. Though our negotiations yielded little, our expedition with Lady Isar taught us much.
You took an unimaginable risk. I could scarce believe the tale Estinian told.
Aye. 'Tis true that many of our countrymen would sooner die than join hands with the heretic's mistress. But 'twas through that most unlikely of alliances that we came to speak with Hraesvelgr.
A conversation that went rather poorly, as I recall.
In this instance, the journey was more important than the destination. Had we not slain Nidhogg's consort, Tiaman, and put the Great Worm on his guard, the Dravanians would have arrived at Ishgard's walls long ago.
Aye, that they would. Full grateful am I for every hour of respite your actions have afforded us. Thanks to you, our defenses are much improved. 'Tis but a pity they won't be enough.
Thus, you believe an assault upon the area represents the city's best chance of survival. Is that not so, Estinian?
I am under no illusions. Nidhogg's might is legendary. But with his eye in my possession, I can stifle his strength at the source. Victory will be hard won, even so. And I shall be glad indeed to have the Warrior of Light at my side.
You shall have my blade as well. There are more of these mana cutters to be had, yes?
Lord Commander, no.
How can I, a proud knight of Ishgard, stand by and do naught while an outsider risks life and limb for our homeland? I swore an oath to protect this city.
Pray leave the slaying of dragons to dragoons, Sir Knight. Your duty to command the city's defense is no less vital. Should we fail, and Nidhogg slip through our grasp, who then will hold the walls against him? Will you leave Ishgard in the hands of the Holy Sea's zealots?
There are others.
Who but you has the authority and the standing to orchestrate a city-wide defense? I do not, and neither does the Warrior of Light. That is why it is our place to fight, and yours to remain here, Lord Commander. What? You too, Master Alphino? By the Fury! You have shown some promise, but this adversary is far beyond your skills.
You didn't even say anything.
Your candor is appreciated, Sir Dragoon. I shall remain then and cheer you from afar.
No, you won't. You liar.
It would seem I have discouraged the last of the volunteers, and claimed the task as ours alone. But if any alive can best this worm, 'tis surely we too.
You fucking liar. Half an hour. Thanks. Purple suits me not. Honestly, does it look better with just having the boots be black? I don't think anyone's gonna answer me. Yeah, fuck. Let's go. Ah, you're in here. I've never been in here. Knock, knock, motherfucker. Bam ba dum ba da ba da ba ba da bum 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 bum. Oh, it's a boss suite. That's why they're running on ahead. That makes sense. We climb. You didn't kill him. Very true.
No worm! This ends here! Gifted my people 1,000 years of suffering. Now I gift you an eternity in darkness.
They are ours, Lord Eldrath. The eyes of Nidhogg.
Aye. The worm lies broken and my father is avenged. With the wellspring of his vitality thus denied him, Nidhogg shall not linger long in this world. But behold the terrible price we have paid. My sire is dead. So many brother knights slain. We traded our honor for the strength which now courses in our veins. And still we are forced to make such sacrifice.
Maybe you should have just stuck with peace then.
But not in vain, my lord. Hraesvelgr is the only great worm left in Ravania, and he dares not leave his lair. With Nidhogg's eyes in your possession, who now can challenge the might of Ishgard, ascend the throne, and take your rightful place as the ruler of our people?
Nay, my friend. I must forsake the mantle of king. Though Nidhogg be defeated, his wormling horde yet darkens the skies with wings beyond counting. As one who partook of Ratatoska's strength, it shall be my penance to bear a knight's arms until death grants me leave to retire. When that day comes, no prince shall perish, but a hell's-bound hunter of dragons.
But Lord Haldreth, what then shall become of the royal line?
Think of your people, my lord. Without a king, who will the common man turn to in his hour of need? How will he find his way without your benevolent hand to guide him?
I thank you, Sir Flavian and Sir Silvertrill, for dispelling my remaining doubts. With men of such wisdom and compassion in service to the realm, it is plain that Ishgard has no need of a king.
Huh, seems like they were good people to start with. Shame their current fucking bloodlines do nothing but squabble.
But if you must bow to the demands of tradition, you need look no further than yourselves for one worthy to wear the crown. Fare thee well, my brother knights, my loyal friends. On these shoulders shall I bear the weight of my father's sins. With this lance shall I repay the debt accrued through our misdeeds.
What cruel jest has fate played upon us? Have we seized this desperate victory, only to lose a king?
We can but act as our lord has bid. We few who remain must divide between us the rulership of Ishgard and her people.
Not I. My oath was to Lord Haldreth, and he alone. If he is not to be king, then I would hang up my shield as well.
Will you abandon us too, sir?
I would wash my hands of blood and betrayal, and take up an honest trade. Mayhap I shall serve ale instead of sharpened steel.
We four, then.
Forton, Hylanat, Dyrendare, and Zemail. But 4 houses to rule all of Ishgard.
And what of the throne?
We keep it empty. Until the day a king rises once more, we must assume the role of stewards. We shall shape our nation anew with a history of our own making, and let the truth of this dark day die here, upon the battlefield.
ails you, friend? Are you wounded?
It looks so cool and rad.
You have borne witness to history. To the culmination of the first battle with Nidhogg. The legend of Ishgard's founding tells that our ancestors were led to the land of Kurthus by the valiant King Thordan. In the midst of their journey, they came to a wide chasm, where they were set upon by a great worm, Nidhogg. A furious battle then ensued, with Thordan leading the van. Though the brave king was slain defending his people, his son, Haldrath, the first Azure Dragoon, fought on undaunted. And with a mighty thrust of his lance, he gouged out Nidhogg's eye, forcing the wicked creature into retreat. Thus, did this eldritch orb become a sacred treasure of Ishgard, lending its power to every knight deemed worthy to bear the title of Azure Dragoon. A rousing tale, is it not? Would that I could still believe it. But your vision, which we must accept as immutable truth, leaves no room for doubt, save on one point. If Haldrath took both of Nidhogg's eyes, then how came this eye to be lodged in the worm's skull? Beneath every answer we unearth, another question lies buried.
Well, Hrolgar was missing an eye. Mayhaps,
'Twas a fierce battle, but one I knew we would win. Your fame is well deserved, warrior of light. Full proud am I to have fought at your side. I would fain return with all swiftness to Ishgard to inform the Lord Commander of our triumph. But we must first have words with Hraesvelgr. There are parts of this tale that the worm has kept from us, and I would know wherefore.
oh wait, I can fly now. I fly now!
moment I prized your eye from his head.
Es ole draonik, es set nizek an es an stravav an. Es easy an in.
It was yours. Your strength that sustained Nidhogg all these years.
Would that Haldreth had dealt the worm a killing blow.
Kom an I foran kin nun I has morn in. Noskan strav an ustjas anan.
And so you acquiesced. You surrendered your eye to Nidhogg, knowing full well the suffering he would inflict.
This one son an kin in Ella. as echichizo, sekmon inaan, srei snowfall in sith ian.
Oh.
'Twas my life's goal to slay Nidhogg. But I find there is little joy to be had in its accomplishment.
But you have rid the world of a hate-filled creature, and ended a bloody war in so doing.
I lost my family to Nidhogg's flames, and 'twas with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and
I will not judge you for your deeds. I have not the right. Too many innocents have perished in the name of my greater good.
Yet even with all that has passed, the tale is incomplete. We are short a great worm's eye. Of the pair which Haldreth took from Nidhogg, only one is known to us, the one I bear. What then became of the other? Why did Nidhogg, who had taken such pains to prolong the Dragonsong War, suddenly decide to hurl his entire army against the walls of Ishgard? Lord Commander. Aye. The deed is done. Nidhogg is slain. What? In the city? A battle with whom? At once, Lord Commander. Hold firm till our return.
Oh god.
Fighting has broken out in the city. Lord Emmerich was sparse with the particulars, but it seems some commoners threw open the gates to a force of heretics.
I gave no order to attack.
Are we to mark the end of the Dragonsong War by spilling the blood of our own? Mayhap Hraesvelgr was right about us. Let us away, Warrior of Light. The people must be saved from themselves.
Wait! I would join you! There has been enough violence. I will appeal to my people in the city and make them see reason.
Come then, Lady Iceheart. Let us write the final chapter in this damnable war.
Oh, it sounds like it's gonna be the last part. But I gotta go.
A small army of heretics has invaded the city, Your Eminence, but there is no cause for concern. A sizable contingent of our soldiers is already in place to repel the Dravanian assault, and the intruders will soon find themselves outnumbered and outmatched.
Our plans proceed apace, then?
Yes, Your Eminence. This unrest shall serve to feed the people's fear of the heretics and the dragons both.
And lend renewed fervor to their prayers for deliverance. Very good. Grant our guests what time they need to sow a measure of chaos, then order the Temple Knights to crush them.
Ooh, you bitch.
Your will be done.
The moment is at hand.
You know what? I gotta play this mission.
Excellent. All shall soon be in alignment. It is time for the bringer of light to die.
Oh, you wish.
Comrades, sheathe your swords. There is no need for further bloodshed.
My lady!
She is come.
Hear me, brothers and sisters. The war is ended. Nidhogg is no more. Aye, it is so! This adventurer and the Azure Dragoon laid the Great Worm low! The endless cycle of violence between man and dragon was born of our forefathers' treachery. You have followed me, bled with me, to bring this truth to light that we might all know peace. But Nidhogg is dead. Nidhogg is dead, my friends. He who bore such hatred towards Ishgard is dead! Let his hatred die with him, I say! Let us sheathe our swords and go in peace!
Have we lost?
No, my friend. Far from it. At long last, the peace for which we have so desperately fought is within our grasp. And I, for one, would not forsake it.
Peace?
Seize the witch! Let none escape!
Providing aid and succor to the wounded should be our first concern. If the heretics mean to observe the peace, then it would be folly not to do the same.
I don't like the white shoes. A bit much. Oh, whoops. Hey, I know what to do.
Praise Halone, you are safe.
My safety was never in doubt, Father. For I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side. We bring the most wonderful tidings.
The infamous Lady Iceheart? Here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelga? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question. If both Highborn and Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his Knights 12.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known. You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united. But now we have none. During the war, the Highborn needed men to lead, and the Lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question. Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more. A divided Ishgard will not survive.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
My lady, is it wise to let him go? I sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emeric prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him, that which made me swear an oath to serve. We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it, even should the Holy See cry heresy.
You cannot mean...
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone, but I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
Lies and slander.
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
That Sir Emeric is the Archbishop's bastard son. Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
I labor to believe it. Sir Emeric is truly the Archbishop's son.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such. But the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
Bastard or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the vault myself.
Hear, hear! The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emeric's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Orshafon, be reasonable.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emeric more than ever, and we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
Even you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
I thank you all for your support.
Wow. Yeah. Alright. Hello, Tataru. Bum ba da bum bum. Ba ba da bum bum. Yo. Yes, yes, bartender, you're the Mongol. We get it, I get it. We'll suffer because the nobles are assholes. We're trying to bring that down. If there's any more errands, I'm just gonna end for today. Like, it kind of lost its momentum. Okay, you got me running errands. Alright, I'm gonna end here. This has been really fun. I really thought it was gonna be like, keep on chugging towards like another climax, but it has slowed. So I will go for now. As always, be good to yourself. Thanks and each other and give value in it. Oh, wait, I gotta find someone to raid for. Pharaoh just started. Nice. And as always, as I said already, please be good to yourself, one another, and devour your enemy. Consume their hatred and make it let you grow stronger, but not out of pain.